Hello and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're tapping into who secretly wants you, who secretly wants a commitment, a relationship, has been admiring you from afar. We're going to tap into their secret thoughts, feelings, intentions, next moves in this connection. What will they do, their love offer, all of that. But we're going to see like who is in your energy. You can probably feel them or sense them. And what are they going to do about it? So that is our topic today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find me. And other than that, you can pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group one, we have the Smoky Quartz, and we will be using the Teen Witch Tarot for group one. For group two, we have the Green Goldstone, and we will be using the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot for group two. For group three, we have the Zebra Stone, and we'll be using the Essential Tarot for group three. And for group four, we have the Green Zebra Stone. And we'll be using the Cirque du Tarot for group four. So go ahead, pause the video if you need some time to decide, and we're just gonna jump right into it. All right, if you chose group one with the Smoky Quartz and the Teen Witch Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who is secretly wanting you, secretly admiring you. What are their thoughts, feelings, intentions, next moves? We're going to get it all today, Spirit, for group one with the Smoky Quartz. Please show us for group one. Who is secretly in their energy desiring group one? Ooh, so right away we got the lusting card right off the bat. Wow, this card is really drawing my attention. So we have the lusting card. It says forbidden, non-committal, and physical energy. So it seems like this could be someone who you had a physical interaction with, or someone who fantasizes about you quite a bit, someone who's constantly thinking about you, borderlining like obsessive when it comes to their thoughts and their behavior towards you. It may be sporadic and random. They may be finding it hard to control themselves when it comes to you. They may start to trip over their words or be awkward or make rash decisions in your presence. Like, it just feels like they have all this energy pent up internally and they haven't been able to express it, so it makes them kind of all over the place. The forbidden on that card is really sticking out to me as well. Like, this could be a connection where for some reason in the dynamic it's forbidden. Wow. So it's almost reading as if this person has had a chance with you before, though. We have the mistakes card. It says misunderstood, victim, and lost soul. So perhaps it's like a right person, wrong time kind of thing, or perhaps they mismanaged the situation. Like maybe this is someone you've been physical with and they kind of, you know, kept you at arm's length, or it was a one-time thing. Maybe that's what you were both looking for at the time, but they're definitely having some regrets. This person has been kind of moving around like a lost soul, just prey to their anima, just prey to their natural animalistic system with no conscious control of it. And I feel like it has to do with them not having had found the person that really kind of grounds them. They've been all over the place for a while here, even before they met you or anything. Well, we have the clarity card and we have commitment. So it looks like this person, through, you know, space and distance that you guys have had, has grounded themselves. Or this could also be someone that you refuse to be physical with, and so they kind of struck out with you, and that's why they're feeling like they made a mistake by trying to come at you with all their pent up, you know, physical energy. Especially if that's not what you're about. If you're someone who's like commitment minded, then you may have checked that at the door, denied them, and they didn't even have a chance to proceed with you. And they're like, man, I really messed up. Clarity says truth, intentions, and honesty. So I feel like this person has had a truth moment where it's like, okay, I need to be honest about what I want. I need to be honest about where I want to go in terms of life, like the direction that I want to go. And it seems like they've stumbled upon the conclusion that they want to try commitment with you. I'm specifically hearing it that way, like with you. So they could be like a generally non-committal kind of person. Commitment says marriage, promises, and fidelity. So they're looking for something exclusive. So that's kind of tapping into their intentions here. This person is looking for exclusivity. They're looking to be in a committed relationship. And you know what? Perhaps this is exactly what they needed. We have the divine feminine here. So this could be your energy. And I was feeling that before, where it's like they just didn't find the energy that can really ground them in the present moment and cause them to surrender and to move in that commitment direction. It feels like maybe they were in a phase where they were just kind of talking to whoever, you know, it feels like they were dating people temporarily. Nobody was really tickling their fancy. No one was really doing it for them. And they were kind of just like a lost soul. But it seems like you've really grounded them with your divine feminine energy. Or this could be their divine feminine energy awakening, because that divine feminine will give you those deep revelations, will give you that connection to your feelings. It says yin and feminine energy on that card. Spirit, who secretly wants group 1? We have conflicted and confusion. So it's giving 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You're still making constant progress, but it's kind of stop and go with this person. And I feel like this is all internal. I don't even feel like they're involving you with this. Conflicted, it says decisions, hot and cold, and multiple choices. Confusion says uncertain, unclear, and unsure. So slowly but surely, this person, I feel like they're connecting with their divine feminine. I feel like they're connecting with like that mother maternal force in nature. It could be by connecting with nature, being more active, going on walks. It could be with talking to their mom, their sister, any feminine energy in their life. It could be, you know, by connecting and tapping into their own divine feminine. But they're working through their emotions slowly but surely. They have these moments where they kind of feel like, you know what, why would I rock the boat? Why would I, you know, commit? It's not something that I typically do. Why go out of my comfort zone? And then they have these moments where they feel like this is what you want. This is what your heart is saying. This is where you're feeling called to. You know what's funny though? This could be someone for some of you that you really haven't even talked to like that. I really do feel that like there's all this internal struggle, and you may notice, like if you've physically seen this person, you may notice they seem to be always in their head when they have conversations with other people. Like say you work with them, so you see them often. When they have conversations with other people, it seems like they're fine. They're not, you know, in this weird energy, and they're not kind of like all over the place. But when they talk to you, it's like they fall apart. Or they're just like having a hard time. Yeah, we got the stubborn card with the bull on it. I wonder if they have like a Taurus Venus, making it hard for them to be romantic and open up without the confirmation that the other person involved is sure and certain. Okay, so slowly but surely, you know, their feelings are growing and they're feeling like expressing them. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen here. We got secret feelings and confidence. So this is an expression. Bottom of confidence, it says trusting in yourself. They're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to need to express this. I'm going to need to trust myself. I'm going to need to trust the process. Secret feelings, it says emotions locked tightly away. So they're the kind of person that if they're feeling romantically attracted to someone, or if they're like in love with someone, unless they know that that person is loyal to them, unless they know that that person is a sure thing, they're much more reluctant to express those emotions. So typically they kind of keep their emotions and their thoughts to themselves, even in this time where they've been kind of lost in the sauce like a lost soul. They haven't really confided in anyone. If anything, it feels a bit embarrassing for them to even be lost. You know, that's not something that you typically want to tell people, like, I'm feeling lost. And then also when you tell people like, okay, I have this problem, I'm feeling lost, I don't know what to do, people go into action-oriented mode. So if you're not ready to take action, that's another reason you may not want to tell people like, okay, I'm lost right now, because you don't want them to hold you accountable and make you, you know, kind of bring these new things into your life that would cause you to get out of that space. So I feel like they've been really used to bottling their emotions, but I feel like it's all going to come out and they're just going to tell you. This is going to look kind of like a sloppy confession in terms of their next moves and how things are going to go. Right now, they're kind of teetering back and forth, and I just feel it all toppling over. We have twin flame and love-based. High-level soul connection is what it says at the bottom of twin flame. So this could be a twin flame connection. I feel like you would already get a confirmation, at least like through a dream or some sort of like download message from spirit, or you would really feel that strongly if it's your twin. Love-based, connection based on love. So very straightforward. This person, I feel like they've been trying to figure out what their feelings really are, if it's more serious, if it's curiosity, or if it's more grounded. I just saw 1212. And they're to the point where they feel like, no, it's beyond curiosity, and that's why they're pushing themselves even when they falter and they take a step back. It's like they still continue to move forward towards you. We got stubborn and secret affair, so watch out for this person. Like I said, some of you have already dealt with this and you've already denied it, but this is still coming up in the reading, so it is still in their energy, so be mindful of this. This person, they're used to their old ways, so if they can get you in a secret affair, they would. So be mindful of that. Stubborn. It's like, bottom of the stubbornness says unchanging attitude. So it's like this person, it takes them a long time to like truly change. I feel like this process isn't taking too long, surprisingly, for them. But when it comes to like their true nature, that can take a while. So just be mindful of that. I feel like if they can kind of just feel you, experience you quickly, they will. Some of you already kind of ended up in that situation, so you're waiting for them to finish their transformation and whatnot. But some of you, this person, it could be as simple as you guys having a conversation, it's going well, and then it's like, you know, it's like when you're on a date and then someone says something out of pocket, like they say something like suggestive. And in that moment, you can either play like cool girl, cool guy, and you can, you know, joke about it, laugh at it, build up on it. You could be like, listen, I don't play that. You can call them out on it, or you can just not respond to it. So depending on where you are in your journey, you probably know what way you would generally go. And if you know that you're someone who likes to kind of keep the peace, this ain't the one you want to keep the peace with. But you also don't have to, you know, attack them, but this isn't the one you want to laugh and chuckle and build on, because they're just going to keep going. That's going to give them the ammo to just kind of keep going. All right, Spirit, what will happen? What are their thoughts and feelings? What are their next moves? They're making you an offer of commitment, though. I can see that. Wow. We got the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Fool card. Look at them climbing up the mountain with that Knight of Pentacles. That's them doing the work, you know, and I'm hearing Dark Night of the Soul with this moon in the back, and the witch climbing up this mountain here. We got the Fool card here as well, talking about new beginnings. So exactly how this is going down. They're going through their own personal transformation. Knight of Pentacles is slow-moving energy, but it's dependable energy, worth the wait energy. So they're getting themselves to a place where they're really, Knight of Pentacles, like that placement is one of having something to offer. The Knights serve the kings and the queens. The Knights invest. The Knights are those who take action. So that's the position that they're in. They're working themselves up to Knight of Pentacles. They're climbing that mountain. I'm hearing The Climb now by Miley Cyrus. And then we have the Fool card here, which is a card of starting over and starting a new cycle. Yeah, could be starting over. But embarking on a journey. So things finally starting and popping off. So ultimately where things are leading is you guys having your opportunity at romance for sure. So just make sure you're on your P's and Q's and everything is looking to be going in a positive direction. We got the Hermit with Temperance here. So they're not approaching you until they're fully ready. There could be a delay. Like I said, Knight of Pentacles, the Knights are not the Knights, but Pentacles in the tarot deck. It is slow moving energy, very sustainable, but typically those Knight, why do I keep saying Knight? Typically those Pentacle, you know, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, these are manifestations that take time, take a long time typically. And I'm glad that they're not involving you in their drama so that you don't end up disliking them or giving up on them, because they're making you kind of be the one to transmute this for them. A lot of people do that. A lot of people will get into relationships or situationships before they're ready, not having very much to offer, not having had done the work. And then it's like the other person that is ready has to do all the work and has to motivate them and has to pull them in the direction of, you know, healing and handling things and figuring everything out for them. And it's just exhausting. And it could put a bad taste in your mouth at the end of the day and make you not even want to deal with someone. So I'm at least glad to see that they're not doing that. We got the Seven of Wands reversed and the Three of Wands. So things are moving forward and it's looking like it's going to be pretty easy for you with that Seven of Wands reversed. You know, Seven of Wands can be kind of like a difficult energy, feeling like there's a lot working against you or there's a lot that you have to deal with. This person is not taking action towards you until they're ready. We got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is the underlying energy, the things that you can't see, the things that are going on in the background. So what you can't see is there is a love offer on the way from this person, and it's going to be a love offer of commitment, a love-based love offer, even some twin flame energy here potentially. Yeah, and they want to give you what you deserve. We got the Four of Pentacles reversed in the Justice card here. So they want to be able to give you their full selves. We got the Seven of Pentacles. That's an energy of them making an investment in you, a quality investment. Oh, I love this. We got the Ten of Pentacles. Nice. Yeah, all this pentacle energy with this person. They could be an earth sign, someone who has a lot of earth in their chart. I picked up on like a Taurus Venus before. Taurus is earth as well. But we have the Magician and the Ten of Pentacles. So the Magician is like, I want to take action towards you. I want to make this happen. I want to be in my masculine energy. And I want to make you a love offer. Don't chase me. Let me, Ten of Pentacles, build a home, build a space, build an environment, build a version of myself that can be worthy of you, that you can be comfortable in. Queen of Wands reversed. They don't want you to have to be the one to pull everything together. They don't want you to waste your beautiful divine energy on creating, you know, curating yourself for them. They like you the way you are is also something that I'm hearing. You could be someone who, even when it comes to like friends and family, you want to make them happy. So you may subconsciously kind of dress for them, act for them. Say you have a family member that you really adore, that you know loves comedy. You could get around them and all of a sudden you're like the funniest person ever. You may go into entertaining mode. You may go into serving mode when you really like someone, but I feel like that could actually put a damper on this connection and cause you to end up chasing this person. And they already like you the way you are. And that's just another thing with connections, you know. You got to allow people to really grow that natural kind of love and affection towards you. Oh, I didn't even notice we have a true pair here. So we have the Queen of Wands that was reversed earlier, and then we have the King of Wands reversed. So they also don't want to go into the mode of just trying to be the person that you want. They want to be a good person for you, but still themselves. So there could be a mirroring twin flame energy here for sure, where both of you are at a point in your life, just on your life path, and you're being challenged to be authentic and to show up as you, not as who you think, you know, the other person may want, because they're being challenged with that as well. Justice with the Four of Pentacles. Definitely worth the wait here. When they're coming around in a super generous energy. We got the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Cups reversed. So Spirit is also saying, don't get in your own way. I'm really drawn towards this witch on this card eating the mushroom here. Almost giving me an energy that you may be trying different things to expand your mind, or you may be getting lost in the sauce of divination and trying to force things. Five of Cups reversed, trying to figure things out, trying to find the solution right away, to the extent that you may be too involved with cards. If you have your own cards, you may be too involved with, you know, mind altering things that kind of are known to expand the mind, or spiritual expansion. So you would know if that's a message for you. And I would say watch out for that if that is the case. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 1? Nice. Yeah, I see you guys coming together. We got the Mending card, and we have No Place Like Home. So I see this person coming back to you. For those of you who have dealt with this person and there's been a lapse in the connection or a break, I see this person returning home, or you returning home, you guys returning to each other, mending, making amends. If there's apologies that need to happen, I do see those happening. We have To Be Fair and Building Blocks. So I also see like an explanation of why and what really happened here from this person's perspective, and an opportunity for both of you to gain understanding about each other, and an opportunity for both of you to be honest about what happened if you have dealt with each other. So there may have been some areas where you kind of dropped the ball, or where you kind of, you know, did something that would somehow negatively affect the connection as well. So I see a lot of mutual accountability happening here, and a really healing moment between the two of you that just puts you guys in the very best space to move forward and create something new. Spirit, for group 1. Yeah, I feel like this is the you show. We have launching your journey. So Spirit is saying, like, focusing more on the things that you have been guided to do, launching your journey. That's what's going to put you in alignment. This person is doing the work. So there may be other work that you're called to at this time. Like, say you've been in a relationship in the past where that person had a lot of leverage on you, so you didn't get treated the best. Well, did you resolve that? Did you fix that problem so that even in a new relationship, no one could have that leverage over you? Have you launched your own journey? Have you figured your career out, as an example? Have you made sure that you wouldn't end up in that position again, regardless of what someone else will, you know, potentially do? And we have believing in the magic. So Spirit is saying, like, all right, let me do my part. That is what's left here now, just for Spirit to do its part, and for you to launch your journey, and to focus on your individualism and curating your perfect self based on, you know, your thoughts, your feelings, and your perspective. That's what I got for you, group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the green goldstone and the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who secretly wants you, whether that's a commitment, a desire that they have, secret admirer. We're going to see who that is, and we'll get their thoughts, their feelings, next moves, intentions, all of that. Spirit, for group 2. This person, right away, I'm feeling like they're really ready to settle down. Like, we have open heart and exhaustion that came out. So this person, exhaustion, it says depletion, drained, and long journey, okay? They've gone through a few relationships. They've had a few, you know, situationships, things that haven't worked out, and they're kind of at will, at mercy of the universe. They're like, okay, Spirit, I want from me whatever you want from me. They're tired of fighting. They're tired of resisting, and they want some stability. They want a real relationship. Open heart, it says receptive, empathetic, and vulnerable. So this person is open to other people and their life experiences. I love that. With empathy being on the card, because that lets us know that, you know, this person is in a position where it's like, I'm not just trying to have, you know, someone come in so I can take. I'm not trying to have a feminine come into my life so she can cook and clean for me, or a masculine come into my life so that they can provide for me and protect. I'm looking for someone who, it's not even like they're looking for someone specific. That's the whole point. It's like, I understand we all have our struggles in life and our own unique experiences. I am open to whatever it is. I want to co-create with someone. I'm empathetic towards them and their journey and who they are as a person. I'm not trying to program them for, you know, my own selfish benefit. So that really sticks out to me. I really love that. Receptive means they're open as well to co-create, open to create a life that works for both parties. So I just love that energy. We have clarity and we have foundation. Very, very good stuff here. Clarity, it says truth, intentions, and honesty. So this person is moving with clarity. They know what they want. They're clear about what they want. And they're also being honest about what they want. So this is giving very, very stable energy right away. And likely someone who's looking for like their forever person. Foundation, it says established, family, and security. So if you're looking to have your own family, or you have a kid, or whatever your situation is, I feel like this person will be very open to that. They value family. I'm also noticing like there's so much brown here in these cards that are out. This person could have strong earth placements. But the first word on foundation is established. Okay, we love to see that. So this person already has their own stuff going on. They're already established. And they already have their own security. It's like, ugh, I just love it because, you know, so many people are looking to take. It's hard to ignore. So many people want a relationship and they want to get certain things right away. And it almost seems like it doesn't really matter who the person is in front of them. So it's really refreshing to see someone who is different and very tapped into what you want and what you think, and co-creating. We have only you. It says devoted, attached, and craving. So this person craves you. They're looking for you and only you. Not to spoil it, but we might have a second energy coming up. I mean, we were doing so good. And then we have running and longing. Completely night and day energies. This person, I feel like you don't know yet, but I'll clarify with tarot to see the details of who that is and if you know them. There is another person in your energy group too, and it seems like this person has been running from you, and that's always the way it happens. It's like soon as you get in a relationship, all these people of the past coming out of the woodwork. I had feelings for you. I want you. Hey, what's up? How you doing? It's like, wow. I hadn't gotten a message from you in months, and all of a sudden you're in my DMs as soon as I'm in a relationship or as soon as I'm talking to someone. It just always seems to work out that way. And yeah, it's looking like that is what's happening here. So there is someone in your energy longing for you, but this person has been running up until this point. So we'll see what's up with them. Longing, it says craving, aching, and wanting. So this person is in a very, the energies are just night and day. It's like they have a need. They have a need that they need you to fill. They're craving you, you know, for you. They're aching for you. And it's in a totally different way than this person. This person is like, let's build stability. Let's be each other's partner. Let's give each other what we each need. This person kind of feels like a black hole that's just trying to suck up any energy they can get. And they've been running, ironically. So it's like, pick a side. Ghosting, disappearing, and invisible is what it says at the bottom of running. So, all right, Spirit, for group 2, show us who is secretly wanting group 2. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. So we have the meeting card. It says a chance encounter. So you have not met this person yet, this first person here. You're going to meet them kind of serendipitously, with it being a chance encounter, something random that was unexpected. Ooh, yep. take your time. Taking your time is going to be your best friend. So we have triangle, stubborn, and bad intentions. In it for yourself is what it says at the bottom of bad intentions, and that's exactly what I felt with this runner, where it's like they more have a need that needs to be satisfied and fulfilled, and that is why they're taking action towards you. We have the stubborn card here. Bottom of the card, it says unchanging attitude. So I don't feel like this person has changed. It may be different for you to experience this person kind of taking action towards you. It may be different for you to experience this person being the one to make the first move. But other than that, I'm really not feeling like they've changed. We got the triangle card here. Other people are involved is what that one says. So this person could have triangulated you at some point to make you jealous. Triangulation is more like a narc tactic to get you to essentially chase, or to get you to feel jealous, to get you to fall in line and do what that person wants in the narc paradigm, you know, to kind of get you to do whatever is going to benefit them. So it could be that, or there could have been like an actual third party that they were honoring over this connection. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to pull tarot and see like, okay, what are their true intentions? What is their love offer? And see if there is a love offer and what it's all about. But with bad intentions coming out and stubborn, it's not looking so good. It's looking like this person, even with the triangle card coming out, for some of you, that could be a confirmation, an indicator of who we're talking about, if you know, if this person triangulated you. But for some of you, that could be saying that that person, that third party, whatever that is still in the picture. Even if it's a friend that always keeps them out, you know, making bad decisions, whatever, like that friend is still very much so in the picture, I'm feeling. So we have vetting and new beginnings. I really feel like Spirit is kind of bringing in a new option. We also have loyalty here, which we could see from this person, that they were showing up only you with an open heart, not in a space of needing to feel something or just experience something, but in a space of really wanting to co-create with you. Vetting is going to be your best friend. Vetting is all about taking your time to really make sure that the actions are matching the words, and that takes time, you know. I see, you know, different stories every day of someone said, well, this person did this person said this, they said they were going to provide. I just saw a story time the other day. This girl was talking about this guy said he was going to provide for her. And then once he married her, a month after he married her, bro lost his job. But a month after he married her, lost his job. And she said, you know, I explained to him in the beginning that I'm looking for a provider and that's what you need to do. And listen, I feel that. Say what you want and say what you expect. However, you have to make sure that people are, you know, doing that and following through on that. And someone saying like, yeah, I'm a provider, doesn't mean that they're going to actually do it. So you got to take that extra time and make sure that they're about it. And your best friend is really just going to be time in itself. So anyways, with the loyalty card, new beginning card, I feel like Spirit is kind of like pushing you in the direction of the new, and there may even be other people in your energy, or other people trying to take you on dates and whatnot, maybe even some good viable options. But Spirit is definitely telling you to vet, take your time, and make sure the actions are matching the words. Spirit, for this person who's been running, what are their intentions? Oh, you already know. You already know. Wow. This person needs you. I'm hearing Needed Me by Rihanna. We have the High Priestess with the Fool in reverse. Fool in reverse came out first. So this person isn't trying to start a new beginning with you, a new path. With that High Priestess, you already know what they're all about. You can sense it as well. We got the Eight of Swords. This person is in a unfavorable position, and is what it is. They're in an unfavorable position right now. Eight of Swords. Their finance could be suffering. People could be responding to them in a way that isn't positive right now. They could have lost a car, lost a home, had some sort of tragedy, you know, struck and negatively affect their life. Yeah, we got the Five of Swords. So it's kind of like this person is in chaos right now. Eight of Cups reverse, trying to hold on to you at any cost. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So these are the ones you really got to be mindful of. You may be seeing 808, 818, 888 when you're in their presence or as an angel number right now. Eight of Cups reverse, they're not letting go. And Eight of Pentacles, all of a sudden, they're making all this investment in you. All of a sudden, they're willing to be in a relationship with you. We have the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. 3 eights coming out with them. And it's like, that in itself should be enough to kind of turn you off, to see that how this person will only put an effort when they need something from you or when they really need it. That in itself should be enough to kind of, you know, tip you off and High Priestess show you their intentions. But we got the Five of Swords. They're all over the place right now. They're scattered. They're being pulled in many different directions. They have a lot of responsibilities, you know, and things that are demanding of them at this time. I really feel like something fell through, like maybe a business deal or, yeah, they don't have movement right now. That's the problem. And, yeah, it looks like this person kind of just wants to use you, not gonna lie, as much as they can. We got the Six of Swords reverse. So they're not even trying to move forward and build and step into a new relationship. Page of Wands reverse, no investment. Is there even good physical intimacy with this person? Because, you know, wands can be very physical and intimate. And with the Page of Wands reverse, it's like, this person, do you even find them cute anymore, honestly? Because, like, it's like Page of Wands, the flirtation isn't even fun. The back and forth isn't even fun. I'm just bored. That's how I feel you guys are feeling in relation to this person. And then we have the Ace of Swords. So they're totally in it for themselves. I don't feel like they're not making a love offer. I don't even feel like they're trying that hard. I just feel like they're struggling and they're used to coming to you when, yeah, I'm getting the image of like someone who's like about to like drown in water and they're fighting against the water. That's exactly head barely above water. And there you are on a lifeboat that can only carry 200 pounds, and if you put them on that boat, it's gonna sink. And they're grabbing at it. They don't even care that you would sink too. Let me move on. This person done made me mad again. I'm back outside. I'm like, you're not gonna make me irritated today. Listen, if your person is irritating the reader, that's saying something, bro. That's saying something. Spirit for group 2. Tell us about this person with this open heart. What is their love offer? Where will things go here? You guys, I feel like something is in the way. We have the Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So I wonder if you have any sort of quantum entanglement with this person. This would be a good time to do a cord cutting. This would be a good time to do a banishing if you need to do something more aggressive. I have custom spell work and manifestation candles on my Etsy shop as well. But this is a good time to do that because it's like Ten of Pentacles. This person wants long-lasting stability with you, but Ace of Pentacles reverse, for whatever reason, there's a misalignment, or they can't exactly make a love offer to you right away. We have the Lovers reversed in the Death card. So it seems like Spirit may be calling you to close another cycle before you can start another one. Either that, or maybe there's even like a generational thing going on where you're being called to break a generational pattern. There's some ending that has to happen before this can happen. If you're already in a relationship or you're already dealing with someone, I would end that connection, especially if you don't see that as your forever. I would end it now so there's no hold up here. 3 of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Pentacles reverse. There's a very clear block in their investments. It keeps coming up as Pentacles as well. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 3, and the 7 of Pentacles. It's like this person is blocked from making an investment in you, or there's a misalignment between you and this person, or someone blocking it. So be mindful of that and clear it before you have to worry about missing out on anything. Or wow, we got the Strength card here with the Nine of Wands reversed. So you're definitely being called to put someone in their place, whether that's a spirit, whether that's a generational curse that you did not sign up for, or a generational responsibility. Whatever that is, there's definitely a call for you to handle that and clear that so you can move forward. There's a very stable love offer coming towards you, someone you'll be meeting. Some of you may even have like some toxic patterns. I was feeling that a little bit with this, like at some point it had been entertaining, and you may not be entertaining this person because it's not fun with them, but you may still be drawn towards those kind of toxic patterns. And when you have someone who's really looking for stability and whatnot, they're not gonna go for that kind of toxic BS. Like they will pass on it. We have deep knowing into the sea. Yeah, I feel like a really big cleansing being called of you at this time. With the deep knowing card, you likely know what spirit is calling you to do at this time, or what needs to be done. It could even be something not directly related to love that's pulling down your vibration. Say you live with super toxic family and it's hard for you to focus on the future. It's hard for you to be open to anything happy and exciting because they're constantly taking you 5 steps back anytime you make some progress, or sabotaging you in some way. So I feel like with that deep knowing, you likely know already what it is. But to the sea is all about peace, cleansing, and clearing, and also being alone for a little bit. And with that Strength card, there is someone or something that has an attachment to you that needs to be cleared so that you can move forward. And I still feel like even if you don't exactly clear it, well, I feel like you'll still have your opportunity, but it may just fall through is the thing. We have building blocks and never-ending stories, so you guys get it by now. You know, never-ending story. There is a cycle that's open. We've been talking about it for a minute. Building blocks here. There's something kind of blocking you and your desired reality, it seems. Let me pull from here too. We have the Dragon's Hoard. It says protecting the future. Card number 12, protecting the future. Yeah, I feel like that's very telling and symbolic. Taking action now that will protect the future that you want. Wow. Card number 47, the Sky Bridge. Possibility for union. Exactly, with all this earth energy in the card and all around it. The wall at the bottom of the deck, number 56, with obstacles. We were just talking about that with building blocks from this deck. Something in the way for sure. You're being called to clear that. There's an opportunity, a possibility for union coming towards you. A very fruitful opportunity, but it's a possibility. It's an opportunity, not a guarantee. Yeah, in order to choose that path, you have to come into power. It says, I step into my power boldly and confidently. So it feels like a David and Goliath situation here, where you're really being called to slay the dragon. You're really being called to kind of come up against something that is powerful, but you have all the tools that you need and you're ready. That's what I have for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Zebra Stone and the Essential Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who secretly wants you, who's your secret admirer, wishing for commitment, a relationship with you, their thoughts, feelings, next moves, their love offer. We'll get all of that, Spirit. For group three with the zebra stone, please show us for group 3. Who is in their energy, secretly wanting them, secretly wishing to make a connection with them? Oh my goodness gracious. Right away, some strong energy here. Okay. Oof. This person, they really want to surrender to the connection. They want to surrender to this connection so bad. I feel like this person is used to, okay, let's just get into it. Let's start here. So we have lusting and family. Immediately right away, as soon as these cards came out, I felt like a little bit of a trapping kind of vibe where this person is kind of willing to try to get you at all costs. It's like ultimately they have very strong attraction towards you, specifically physical attraction. They feel like you're attractive. They fantasize about you a lot. They think about you a lot. Shower thoughts, late night thoughts, all of those they have for you. And on the other end, they could see themselves building a family with you. But right away, it almost felt like a little shadowy in the sense that they would try to have you at all costs, even if that meant doing things out of order. So, you know, starting a family with you and then working your way towards doing things the right way backwards, you know, like, you know, commitment, ring, moving in together, all that stuff. After there was already that security here, this person really likes you. And I feel like they're afraid. We have the escaping card, we have running, and we have commitment. So it's like ultimately they want a commitment with you, but they don't feel like they have enough proof that you're equally interested in them. So it's putting them in this shadowy mind state where they're kind of thinking about like getting it at all costs. Lusting says forbidden, non-committal, and physical energy. So perhaps, you know, there is like something that actually is forbidden about the connection. That would make sense to me. That would make either of you reserved. You would know if that was the case, like say they're already in a commitment with someone else, or say they're your manager, you know, it's like, okay, there could be something forbidden about this connection. That would keep you apart. Family says fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. So ultimately, these are all things that this person thinks of when it comes to you. They could see you as their future spouse. They could see you as their future child's mother, child's father, child parent. And they can see themselves starting a family with you. So I feel like this person's been on the run for a while, and we have perspective and revelation. So it seems like spirit has been giving them signs, signals, downloads, epiphanies, a deeper understanding of, okay, it's not about not committing, it's about committing to the right person. When you commit to the right person, it is safe for you to feel these things, to think these things, to want these things, and that has ultimately aligned them with wanting commitment with you. So they're a bit jumbled up in their head, but I feel like they're coming around. Escaping says avoiding, blocking, and pushing away. For those of you who have had some interaction with this person, they may have blocked you at a certain point. They may have avoided you. They may have done the blocking and unblocking game where it's like you go to their page, it's like no post yet. And then you go on their page a week later and it's like everything's there again, on and off, on and off. Same thing with Messenger, you know, you could have messaged them and it's like you get a, you know, message blocking text message or something like that, and then the next week they end up hitting you up first, and it's like, I thought you had to be blocked. Like, what is going on? Running says ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. So I feel like this person goes in and out of your visibility, in and out of your energy as well, where it's like sometimes you can feel them more than others. It's like you can tell when this person's in your energy because their energy may come across like very strong and hard to ignore. I like this, perspective and revelations. I like this. So this person has gone through a shift internally, and I feel like spirit really had a hand in that. That has allowed them to be honest about what they really want and what they're feeling here, and kind of hold themselves up to the challenge to go for it. Perspective says better off, happiness, and a clear headspace. So this person's doing a lot better than they were doing before. Realization says epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. So perhaps this person has even had like a spiritual awakening that has kind of revealed to them why they feel this way and the nature of the connection and the potential of the connection, furthering them being able to feel safe in pursuing you. And ultimately, it's looking like they're wanting commitment. So this person has done a 180. I'm really liking this energy so far. I love a good comeback story, and not going to lie, I always root for the underdog. I just personally do. I believe in second chances, and I like to see change. It's all good when you have someone who's fully healed, fully ready in front of you, but to see someone literally hold themselves accountable and go through those changes, I just love to see that. I love to see that proof that people have a different path that they could have taken, that they did take, but they chose another one. I just personally like that. So I'm liking this energy. Commitment says marriage, promises, and fidelity. So ultimately, this person is coming at you with an offer of marriage or fidelity, long-term partnership, exclusivity. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 3? So they're closing that gap here. We have distance and messages. Perhaps the block between the two of you was the distance, especially if this person is more of a physical touch kind of person. That could have been the thing that was causing them to feel like they couldn't surrender to the connection. We got serious intentions at the bottom of the deck, which is really good. So once they're coming towards you, it's in an energy that's worth your while. It's in an energy of them being serious. And I do see them messaging you first. So that is what you can next expect in terms of their next actions towards you. They're going to be messaging you. Nice. Wow, we have trust and reconciliation here. So there is a reconciliation between you and this person. For some of you, perhaps you haven't had very much interaction with this person in the 3D, and the reconciliation is them coming back to pursue you. Maybe they were in your energy, they got close to you, and before they really kind of made it happen, had a conversation with you, asked for your, information, whatever, really made that connection, they kind of ghosted or disappeared like some of the other cards said. So for those of you in that situation, this person's going to be crossing that barrier. They're going to be messaging you or having a conversation with you, kind of depending on your situation. Not everyone has each other's like number or social media, so a message would be kind of unrealistic for everyone, but some form of communication for sure. And we have the trust card. So I feel like the situation is going to be proved to be worth the wait. This person just cannot get that out of their mind. We got the intimacy card. So they are looking to connect with you in an intimate kind of way. This could be physical, or this could be in a spiritual kind of way. If you're not open to, the physical, then obviously it won't look like that for you. It'll look more like you guys being physically close in terms of proximity versus like actually connecting. But we also have the physical attraction card that literally came up. Okay, so you get the vibes. Okay, this person is very attracted to you. They want to have you physically, not gonna lie. They want it all. Like, they really do. So maybe you want to take your time with that, with this person. I wouldn't let them until you guys get past a certain space, because we just got the surface level card that came up. We also have the triangle card that came up. So it's like this person has gone through a good amount of transformation, but there's still some toxicity left over, just like there is in everyone. You could be the most healed person and still have toxic traits. So I feel like until you guys get past that surface level, do not allow them to have you, physically or get too close to you, because we have the triangle card here. This person may have a tendency to triangulate and to make you compete with other people for them, or they could have some other connection going on in their life, and they're kind of not denying that person, not engaging with that person, but also not making it clear to that person that that situation is over. With a person like this who's used to kind of running and whatnot, honestly, It wouldn't surprise me, even with all the changes that they've made, because old habits die hard. And some people just like to have an option there so they don't feel completely alone, or, you know, if they ever need it. So it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case with them. So yeah, we have the soulmate card here. There's likely a soulmate level connection. You would feel that intuitively already, or once you're in this person's presence. And soulmate connections typically have a purpose. So that will unfold in time, but don't allow them to get too close. You know, some old habits, they die hard. All right, Spirit. So what will happen in this connection? What is their love offer? What are they trying to make happen here with group 3? Nice. We got the Chariot, we got the Star, and the 8 of Pentacles. I like to see it. I like to see this person putting in that work. You know, the Star card is also like divine timing. So this could have felt like a situation where it's right person, wrong time. And here we have Spirit above, you know, kind of guiding the Chariot to move forward. So that's a card of progress. That's a card of good, positive outcomes. 8 of Pentacles, that's an energy of putting in that work, working for it, even an energy of provision. So I feel like there's the right cosmic soup of elements for this relationship to work out. And with the Star card here, that's like timing aligning. So maybe you guys met sooner than you were supposed to, especially if this is someone who you met on a dating app. That's the thing about dating apps and social media. It gives you access to people that you weren't supposed to have access to at that time because it's unnatural. So a lot of times you end up meeting people well before you were meant to naturally meet them. And then there's this whole path of like limerence that can happen because you can't have that person yet. And it feels like a rejection, and it's really not a rejection. It's like this person, you met them too soon or out of, you know, the right timing. So I see things coming together now. Yeah, we got the World card reverse and the 8 of Pentacles, or sorry, the Ace of Pentacles reverse. So maybe they even had to like make something of themselves before coming towards you. We have the King of Cups here now. So they feel much more confident to make you a love offer. I think they were running on an empty cup for sure. That's like an energy of them not having very much to give, or them not thinking very highly of themselves. It could be a perspective thing, an internal thing, or it could be an external thing, a literal thing where it's like they had to get their financial situation in order or their personal life situation in order. It feels much more romantic though. So with that triangle card coming up before, maybe they had to close a cycle with another person in order to move towards you. World card reversed. Something was out of alignment before. Some sort of timing issue or delay. Yeah, 5 of Cups. It's likely that this person was trying to pour from an empty cup. They had to address the reason that they started trying to be an escapist and a runner in the first place. Perhaps it was some healing that had to happen from a past relationship. It feels like it wasn't anything to do with you. Spirit, what's going to happen moving forward? So with that King of Cups, they're making you a stable love offer. Chariot card, they're trying to invest in you. They're being pretty selfless about it too. We got the 9 of Cups reversed. Wow, and they're even apologizing for like any past experiences if you guys have had those. We got some repeating 5s. You may be seeing 505, 515, 555. 5 is notoriously an angel number of change. So I feel like you would see those repeating 5s when they were going through these big ascensions. That's another thing about like spirituality and angel numbers. You see these numbers and you expect something to change in your personal life, but it's really telling you about something else. So it can just kind of get overwhelming. But we have the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles here. So they had to address some demons. You know, with the 9 of Cups reversed, they may have even had a low self-worth. Maybe even some kind of childhood stuff where perhaps a parent told them that their value wasn't very much. It's kind of sad. But we have the King of Wands and the King of Cups. So we have fire and water energy here. This person could be a fire sign or a water sign: Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is how they're coming towards you with that fire and that water, okay? That masculine and that feminine element, that passion, that excitement, that physical attraction, that lust. Okay, let's be real. A lot of this reading has been very lusty when it comes to this person in you. And then the King of Cups, that emotional intelligence, that emotional healthiness, the ability to give to another person because they're in a good space, readiness. We got the Ten of Wands and the Moon card here. So this person still has some work to do, but they're coming towards you with a love offer. They're wanting to start a relationship. They want something long lasting. They want to move past what they've gone through, and they want to step into something new. So they want a long-term relationship for sure. Starting a family, committing, fidelity, potentially marriage for some of you. It's looking like they're pretty serious. So Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 3? Yeah, they could be an overthinker, or you could be an overthinker as well. I feel like I'm being brought back to that soulmate energy, but Spirit is almost like wanting that to unfold in real time. I just feel like I shouldn't tap into it for whatever reason. With why and thinker, there's this energy of like, okay, but why did this person come into my life? Typically, soulmate connections, you're meant to learn, grow, and experience certain things with them. It's like usually personal growth and evolution. And I see a lot with soulmate connections, like physical movements, different aesthetic changes, even where it's like you go from one kind of lifestyle to another. Say you're like super hermited, you go to a lifestyle of travel and connecting with other people, meeting your soul fam. And then personal transformations where the soulmate activates you. As those are typically the themes of the soulmate connections. There's like life lesson soulmates, romantic soulmates, and then there's the hybrids where you get both tapping in. I feel like this is a bit both. So we have here and now and co-create. Spirit is saying, listen, this relationship has a lot of potential. You create the future with the present moment. So be here and now in this moment and create the future that you want by being present. Spirit, what else can you tell us? I feel like you guys may also be put into each other's paths to help you be able to accept loves on both ends. We got another 5 coming up with the closing door completion. So for you, those of you who are seeing a lot of 5s at this time, I do feel like those 5s are speaking to you as well, talking about some other things that are completing in your life. And try to just be open, because you may not be able to tell right away how those things are connected. Like you could have a job that's closing and it's like, that's not the thing I want to close. I want to end my singlehood. And it's like you could end up meeting this person at your next workplace. So try to just be open, because everything is connected for you. We got card number 22, the Fool's Embrace with transmuting pain. So through loving each other, you will be transmuting pain. That's another purpose of this connection. We have the Hollow Bone with teachability, number 28. So definitely some learning experiences here. I feel like you'll learn about the truth about relationships, about other people, and you'll learn about yourself through this connection. Nice. More soul fam energy. Card number 26, it says gathering around the power of community. So if you've been feeling like you don't really have that soul fam, that community, people who understand you, a true family that you feel you're truly in alignment with and that you want to connect with, I do see that being one of the positive byproducts of this relationship. You connecting with people who you understand and that understand you, and building a soul fam. And then we have number 16, the empty well. It says time to replenish. So if you're looking for something to do at this time, I don't feel like there's majorly anything that Spirit is specifically calling you to do, at least not in this reading, but take some time to replenish, take some time to feed into yourself so that you can be ready and move forward in your journey once it's here. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the Cirque du Tarot and the green zebra stone, this is your reading, tapping in to see who is secretly in your energy, whether this is a secret admirer. We're going to see who secretly wants you, desires a commitment, a relationship with you, their secret thoughts, feelings, intentions, and a love offer. We'll get all of that, Spirit, for group 4 with the green zebra stone. Please show us who is in their energy for group 4. Ooh, we got the soulmates card that came out. All right. So this definitely feels like someone that you feel very intensely about and someone who feels very intensely about you. I'm getting 2 different energies. Some of you have already met this soulmate. Some of you have been like just missing this soulmate and vice versa. You've seen them in the dream space. You may have seen like freaky experiences to do with this person, and it seems like you've been running, chasing, trying to connect with them and it hasn't been working, or vice versa. They've been running, chasing, trying to connect with you and it hasn't been working. For those of you who have already met this person in the 3D, we have exhaustion and boundaries here. So it kind of seems like you guys may be heavily triggering each other. Honestly, that is indicative of soulmate connections because they're meant to help you grow and expand. They're your soul mate, the mate that helps your soul grow. Exhaustion, it says depletion, drained, and long journey. So for those of you who don't know this person in the physical yet, it seems like you've been waiting forever. There could have been a delay in something that actually got in the way, or it could be like a long time coming, but it sucks because I feel like there is an awareness of this person and that just amplifies everything. It's one thing not to be aware of someone, never to have come across their soul in, the dream space or in whatever kind of way. And then it's another thing to experience them, but then not have them in the physical. That is like, it's irritating. It's like frustrating. So it's been a long journey, regardless of where you are in your personal journey with this person. We got the boundaries card. It says no, drawing the line, and enough. So there seems to be a triggering happening mutually between you and this person, or a boundary. I will not manifest this for another year. I will not put more energy into this. I will not make another move to align with this without having, I can't even say confirmation is enough anymore for some of you. It's like, no, it's like confirmation isn't enough. I just want to hear it and I want it now. Yeah, it feels very much so like time is of the essence and no more waiting. For those of you who have met this person and interacted with them in the 3D, it's like you may be heavily triggering each other. We have soulmates and family here. Soulmate says deep love, unity, and connection. So you definitely would feel that super intense kind of connection and you would feel drawn towards this person. We have the family card that says fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. So this could be your child's mother, child's father, child's parent. There could be a desire to build a family with this person and it seems like one person is against that or not ready for that. It could be like, okay, let's start a family in the sense like, oh, okay, let's get married, let's get an official relationship, or let's move in together. Like, let's do something that's going to further this connection. And someone could be not ready for that. There's a very strong chemistry and attraction towards this person, that's for sure. We got the beauty card. It says charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. We have chemistry that says attraction, spark, and passion. So it's like we have all the elements here that we want to see. We have mutual attraction. Perhaps, though, I feel like someone may have led with their beauty because the beauty card came out with this karma card here. So maybe you were meant to connect on a heart space due to the soulmate connection, but you, soon as you felt that soulmate connection, you pulled them in with your beauty, or vice versa. So things end up starting on a foundation built on beauty, physicality. I find you attractive, you know, and then if you didn't get that same response from this person, or vice versa, this person didn't get that same response for you forever. Attraction and passion, it's not sustainable. You can't be passionate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the rest of your life. You're gonna go in and out of passion, even towards like your life purpose, things that you love. You lose passion for it. So you kind of got to have that perspective. Even when you look at romantic relationships, you're going to lose passion for people sometimes, and it's not something to, you know, feel negatively about or to kind of be crushed under the weight of. It's just something, you know, that self-regulation is supposed to be able to help and handle, you know, when you're in that space, so you can kind of manage those feelings, because it's not a bad sign. It's just like, that's just life. Like, I can't be happy, I can't be excited, I can't be pleasant, I can't be comfortable 24 hours a day. So sometimes if you're going to be my friend, my lover, etc., you're not always going to get a happy, kind, loving version of me. Sometimes I just don't feel that way. So if there was a relationship that was built on like beauty or external, that may have changed or caused some karma in some way. Karma says consequences cause and effect in debts. So this could be something that's meant to overcome in this connection as well. And like I said, it can be vice versa. It could be on their end. Perhaps they tried to pull you in with their physicality and you're a whole soulmate out here. So things kind of got lost in the sauce, or, you know, turned around. We have chemistry there though. So it's like you guys are mutually attracted to each other. So you don't need to build the relationship based on attraction, because you have it naturally. You have chemistry. We got the chasing card, pursuit, toxicity, and resilience. I'm feeling two things here. Someone led with their beauty or their physical appeal, and I'm also getting a chasing energy when it comes to making this connection manifest in the timeline that you want it. And it's caused this exhaustion, and it's caused you to be in a position where you're not willing to put any more effort towards connecting with this person because of the exhaustion that happened to trying to rush the process. We got the soulmate card that came up from two different decks by two different authors here. So strong soulmate confirmation here. This is a soulmate for sure. You do have multiple soulmates, or at least most people do. There's romantic soulmates, life lesson soulmates, and then there's the hybrid. So usually you meet your life lesson soulmate first, then you meet the romantic soulmate to kind of soften the blow and show you real love again, show you and prove to you it exists. And then typically your forever partner is the hybrid, where it's like you can learn and grow and know that you will continue on your life path with this person because they support both, but you also get all of that romance and lovey-dovey stuff too. Everybody's path is different. It can be out of order, but I do notice that kind of pattern with the whole soulmate thing. We have decision, progress, and secret events. So Spirit is giving you the confirmation that there is a lot going on behind the scenes with secret events here. You're being aligned to your soulmate, and that's the thing about soulmates. You're meant to meet them at a certain time for a certain reason, so you never have to manifest or chase after a soulmate. You just never have to, because it's already, you know, done for you. Everything gets aligned for you. So I get a little bit of an energy of someone being kind of tuckered out, but this is going to happen to you. You know, we have decisions and progress here. So it feels like once you guys do meet, someone isn't quite ready for the soulmate connection or doubting it. So there's a little bit of that chaser, runner chaser dynamic going on. Everything is just kind of lost in the shuffle. My goodness. Yeah, it feels like you guys are having a hard time opening up to each other, having a hard time surrendering to each other. We have the preparing card here. So this soulmate is going to be here in the near future. I would say within the next year for sure. But likely a whole lot sooner than that. With the preparing card, Spirit is already getting you prepared for this connection, for this soulmate. So I truly don't see anything that Spirit is kind of calling you to do when it comes to manifesting. It's just about kind of leaning into where Spirit is leading you. We do have serious intentions. So once this person does surrender, or once you do surrender, it seems like things are going to get pretty serious between the two of you. We were just talking about like life lesson soulmates, romantic soulmates, and hybrids. We do have the learning card here, so this will likely at least be a hybrid. A hybrid that has serious intentions for you. We got the triangle card here representing there is some sort of third-party influence. Not necessarily a third-party person. I feel like the third party is this, in this situation, is the divine. It's like you, them, and then the divine kind of leading this connection. And with the walls up card, you may have lost faith due to trying to manifest it and force it and it not working because it was never going to happen that way, or because of past experiences, etc. And then when you guys get together, it's just a whole lot of triggering. So my goodness, group 4, who secretly wants you, who is secretly in your energy, it is your soulmate. And they just want to be at the end goal where you guys have a family and you're in love and everything's great. Now, playing that all out in real time is hurting them, and likely hurting you, or, you know, negatively affecting you as well. It just seems like a lot. Spirit, what can you tell us about this connection? How are things going to come together here? What is being offered? So something I'm getting very strongly is an energy of you leaving your old life behind and vice versa, stepping into this connection. We got 2 8s and 2 5s here. You may be seeing 505, 515, or different sequences of repeating 8s. We have the 8 of Wands reversed and the 8 of Cups. So a long time coming. And 8 of Cups, there's other relationships that you're having to experience to step into this connection. And like I was telling you, like how things typically go with the soulmates, like I said, likely a hybrid at least, if not a romantic soulmate, due to you, 8 of Cups, having to have already experienced like the life lesson type of soulmate connection before stepping into this one. So 8 of Wands reversed, definitely a card of delay or something happening, and a timeline that doesn't feel exactly great. You know what, group 4? I don't feel like this is one of those readings. I don't feel like this is one of those spreads where it's like boy sees girl, boy likes girl, boy goes after girl. I see it as one of those spreads where it's like spirits in control, ancestors blocking, spirits in control, like one of those things that you really do have to surrender to. It's not that kind of like stereotypical, oh, I see you, I like you, and I'm gonna, you know, make it happen. It's much more like the higher power is very much so in control here, it feels. So maybe even that is the lesson in it all, or the challenge in it all, to trust the universe and to allow the universe to bring things together, especially if you're someone who is really a go-getter and used to kind of making things happen. We have the 5 of Pentacles reversed and the 5 of Cups. So I feel like it's just going to take time. That's just talking about like the uncomfortability of it all. And I'm also a human and I have to wait for things as well. So I can't really say like, oh, this is the solvent to that, because I very much so struggle with that as well. So you let me know, how do you dissociate from desire? How do you allow things to happen? What's your special sauce? What's your technique if you have one? Because I still very much so struggle with that like everyone else. We do have the King of Cups here. So long-term relationship energy, long-term partnership energy. That's an energy. Once this person is committing, they're going all in. So it's giving strong, like, final stop energy, like this is, you know, the one. We also have the 10 of Pentacles here, which is long-term partnership, long-term stability, more forever partner kind of energy. So I do feel like it'll be worth the wait, but I feel like the wait in itself is a challenge. Whatever you're being called to do to align you with this connection is a challenge. And then allowing the universe to to lead you, and trusting the universe and the whole process is a challenge. And then some of you guys are like triggering each other in the 3Ds. So it's just like, there's a lot that has to be experienced for this to come together. At times you may even wish to turn away from it and live a life of singlehood. We have the Hermit reversed, the 9 of Pentacles reversed, and the Page of Cups reversed. So I feel like it's just about taking your time. The Hermit is about kind of living your life, doing things that just feel good to you. That's your only job at this time. We got the 9 of Pentacles reversed. No further investment is required of you. And with that Page of Cups reversed, stop looking, honestly. Stop looking for this person. The universe is going to lead you two together. And when it comes to the triggering, the universe will help with that as well for those of you who are triggered by each other. Spirit, what else can you tell us here for group 4? We got the new life card. Nice. So you may be called into a new space, a new friend group. Yeah, we got the not for you card. So it may actually be cutoff season for you right now, group 4. Things may be falling out of your life, or you may be heavily called to exit certain people out of your life who are not for you. Also, even like your physical aesthetic, your vibe, your home, there may be a strong energy of like upgrades and you getting new friends, getting new materials, a new home, a new car, new hobbies, all sorts of like new life. We got a change in the wind. So you can likely feel things changing and shifting. Strong 505, 515 energy. We have co-create. So yeah, there's definitely something Spirit is calling you to that's new, whether that's new friends, a new hobby, an aesthetic change, a new lifestyle. These are things that are going to align you with your soulmate. You can likely meet your soulmate through these new things. We have the truth be told card. So I also feel like people's true intentions and true character are being revealed to you. Not even to say that the people around you are all bad people, but I do feel like you're seeing the truth of certain connections. And if they don't serve you anymore, you're going to really start to see like where the leak in your energy is. Say you have a friend that, kind of keeps you outside, keeps you aligned with certain people that get you into trouble in some way. Spirit's going to be revealing that to you. We got unfinished symphony. There could be some unfinished business with a romantic partner or a friendship that is keeping you out of alignment and keeping you from becoming your best self. And as time goes on, it may start to turn into tower moments, to be honest. Like if people overstay their welcome in your life, or if you're having a hard time kind of ending those cycles, there may be some tower moments that kind of start to happen to get people out. So we have the flexible card. Yeah, it's a very uncomfortable time for you just because of all the change, but it will be well worth it. Well worth the wait, well worth the shifts. We have making a difference and emerging into grace. Emerging into grace says, I open my soul to grace. Grace is essentially, a freebie from Spirit, or a little bit of a cushion. Think of like a grace period for like your rent or your credit card. A grace period is like, okay, yes, it's due on this day, but if you pay by the 3rd, you won't get a late fee. That's grace. That's the grace period. So Spirit is saying, emerge into grace. Allow yourself to experience blessings and benefits, even if you feel like you don't deserve them, or even if you haven't done everything that you could do, or even if you're not all the way ready, even if there's things that you've wanted to do but you haven't been able to fully accomplish. That's okay. Allow Spirit to come in and bless you. I just saw 333. We have making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. So I feel like your purpose can be as simple as just connecting with people, holding space for people. It could be random. I've had so many like cathartic moments with people in restrooms and just on the street. It's like, you know, angels are everywhere. They're everywhere, and people don't even realize how much impact you'll have on someone. For years, I still think about certain things people have said to me, and they didn't even know that they were like really speaking to my soul and helping me in that moment, but they were. So it could be as simple as just holding space for someone. It could be something simple as holding a door for someone. You never know what someone's going through. That small act of kindness can really impact people for years and mean so much to them, even if it's just a courtesy for you. So allow yourself to interact with other people, or if you do feel called to a specific higher purpose, start to pop out in that, start to engage with that, and start small with maybe just research, learning more about it, and then you can see if there's a way you can kind of get your foot in the door in a small way that feels comfortable for you. That's what I have for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find your girl. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.